Yo guys, what's up? It is Thick Carrot here, and today I'm going to give you a way better guide. This is an example of things that we're going to be doing here. As you can see, I've got some Wublins and Celestials on Composer Island, as well as the Rebel Box over here. So, oh yeah, I also have Blabbit, and I got some weirdos. Is it weirdos or weirdos? I don't know. The point is I have them on here, and they're not supposed to be on here. You may notice that some of my textures are really messed up. Do not mess with the HUD files, okay? Just don't. It's not a good idea. I replaced it with the original file, and it still did this. So some of my things didn't take effect, seeing how it's around Halloween time right now, and so they have to put on costumes, but the things that did take effect are pretty cool. I'm not even done yet. But that's not all we'll be doing, of course. We're also doing some texture editing. Like these dipsters here that were made by a friend of mine, not me. I did not make them. They're pretty cool. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm gonna go to the Play Store because we need to start with a fresh install. Okay, so now we're at the page, and I'm going to install it. New. Maybe. There we go. Alright, come back when that's done. Okay, so now that it's done, I'd like to explain why I feel the need to do this. There are so many people on YouTube who are bragging or just showing off that they have Wublins and Ethereals and Celestials and things on Composer Island, and islands that they shouldn't have them on. But they never tell anyone how. And I feel like that's incredibly selfish. So I did some hunting. I found out how to do it, and now I want to tell everyone. Okay, now that we have that out of the way. APK editor. Talked about it in the first tutorial I made, which was bad. Very bad. I'm going to do a much better job this time. So, select APK from app. There you go. Simple edit. Well, let me first say, common edit. It's just like the app name and the version and stuff. There's not much. And the launcher icon. Really not much to it. And then full edit is really confusing. I'm not sure how to use it, actually. But simple edit, it's just file replacement. It's easy. So the first thing we're going to go over is texture editing, because it is so easy. All you have to do is go to, well, Assets, GFX, and then you can do plenty of things here. Like here's I don't even know what that is. Buddy is the globies. You got the fonts in here. Oh dang it. Here's the HUDs that I said never, just don't touch them. I don't know what their problem is, but just these are, it's not good. It's not good. Maybe I just did something wrong. Because the one I had, the elements were in this blank space. But now they're all in here. Whatever. So then we got the loading bar right there. We got the menu with all the buttons and stuff. We have these. That's important. This, the currency, Yeah, you have all, okay, you have all this stuff. You can explore for yourself. The skies down here is the eggs. They're called spores. And then there's the structures in here. You get the point. Oh, I've done it again. But the most important thing is monsters, of course. That's what everyone likes to edit. Now, for some reason, octopus and T-Rox and Mammoth are called Squid Tree, Rockstop, and Squatch, but, you know, whatever. The point is, so normal monsters and rares are combined into one file sheet, while epics get their own, because they were added later and most likely have very special pieces. I also have a quick guide. Hold on, I'll be back. So what I did, I went ahead and I wrote down every single, you see these letter combinations here? Each letter stands for an element. And so I wrote down what every combination of letters, what monster that is, and I wrote down what each individual letter, what element it is. So A is air, B is plant, D is water, N is fire, C is earth, E is cold, G is plasma, J is shadow, K is machine or mech or whatever it is, the Rebros thing. Hold on, someone's calling me. Okay, sorry. So L is crystal and M is poison. So using that, you can determine what every monster is. Or you can just look at the file sheet and then literally write down every single one like I did. Which I'll probably put this in a digital form and then share it sometime in the future. And yeah. So all you have to do is take the one that you want to edit. So I have a pretty cool one for Gazet, but it's a bit weird because I didn't erase the white outlines all the way. I went too far. Where are the ethereals? Here they are. It's right here. And all you have to do is click on this little floppy disk right there. And then save what you're gonna save. And I have files for this. I have the original ones and the edited ones, and I already have this saved. But the point is, all you have to do is do that and then click OK. And then you're gonna click or press this thing, this little pencil over paper, and then go to your edited file, and then just click on it. Make sure it's a PNG and it has a transparent background, otherwise it will not be good. If it's any other type of image format, then actually I still have an image I can show you real quick. This is what happens if it's any other type of image format. It'll give you this no texture thing. That the rectangle is a statue, and the mass of rectangles is a pixelotl. But you can't really tell because it's untextured. Okay, so once you have your texture edited, which actually I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, by the way, the Wublins, they all start with U, and the Celestials all start with T. And the weirdos start with Vok. It's up here somewhere. Right here. Alright, so Q's the dipsters. I'm gonna go ahead and replace them with my friend's Halloween dipsters. And this Punkleton. I'm gonna replace it with Sans Punkleton. And while we're at it, let's throw in Ray Scups. And there we go. Okay, so this is always going to take a long time. No matter how many things you do, even if you just do one, it's going to take forever. nothing you can really do about it. So I'm going to pause and wait till it's done. Okay, once you see this screen, you know that you've done it right. It'll always be called gensign.apk. Okay, so it's going to say, the app is already installed, you may need to remove it before installing the modified APK, which couldn't be truer. However, do not click remove, because if you do, more likely than not, your progress will not be saved. This will exit out of this screen, and then, well, technically you can go into the files and search for the APK. But it's easier just to go to the home menu, go to your apps, uninstall the current MSM, go back into here, and then click install. That's not going to take too long, depending on a few things. Okay, so yeah, it finished like 5 seconds after I paused. So now we're just gonna open this up. And then I'm gonna sign in real quick. Okay, so it's finally done downloading the new files, which takes a while, but not too long. And it's not the Halloween thing yet, because reasons. And then, as you can see, the texture hack worked. That was a fresh install, so you know this is the truth. Also, the textures are fixed. That's also how you know it's the truth. Also, it's telling me about the skin again, which is also how you know it's the truth. Because I've checked this already. And yeah. Like I said, it looks cool, I just need to fix the outlines. But, yeah. Oh yeah, also, I guess another way to tell us the truth, I might go here, and everything's gonna be normal again. Hello? There we go. Yep. I mean, like, Scups is Ray Scups, because I changed him. Because I can. Other than that. Yeah. So, that's how you texture hack. Next thing we're gonna do is audio hacking. So, I'm gonna go back into APK editor. Alright, the audios is really simple to get to. All you have to do is just switch over to the audios tab, which actually you can just swipe to, but it's easier just to tap it. As you can see, there are a lot of audios. There are 1,271. Yeah. These are also letter coded, so you can still tell anything. Dipsters have a lot. So, yeah. I believe there are separate files for Composer. Although, I don't know if they start with Composer, or... Oh, no. No, we don't want that. So... Oh, yeah, these are the Composer files. As you can see. Now, the best thing to start off with replacing is the start music. You know what's it called? I don't even know. You know the Shumbagala. It's past the creepy things, past the tutorial things, past the metronomes. I think I went too far. There it is. Loading music. That's what it is. Okay, that's incredibly easy. And very, very noticeable. So all you have to do is just click this and save it into a spot, which I've already done. And then you just replace it with whatever you want. I'm going to replace it with a song by Andropolis because it's good. Right here. There it is. Okay. And you click save, and then you wait a long time. Alright, so same as before, you just go uninstall it, which I did. And now I'm just going to install the new one. Which actually, I haven't tried this out yet, but quite possibly, if you try to install it, it'll say, would you like to install an update? Because that's happened to me before with different things, but I don't know if it'll work for this. And if it does, if it does work, I don't know if doing it will actually replace the files or not. But, I'll be sure to test that out. Okay, so, as you can see, it worked. I changed the music. I don't even have to log in to show you this one. Okay. Well, you get the point. I changed the audio. Okay, yeah. Okay, now it's time for what you have all been waiting for. Bin hacking. That's right, we're going to be hacking a bin. And by a bin, I mean a binary file, which are very, very important because they control everything about the monster, pretty much. Except its sound. So, basically, after you go into assets, instead of going into GFX, no matter how tempting it may be, you want XML bin. First of all, though, I like to say that if you go into XML resources, and then you go to this, do not get these confused. Alright, I've already gotten them confused. Notice how it'll say sheet afterwards? What these do is they assign the sprite sheet to the monster itself. The monster is an entity of rectangles, basically, invisible rectangles, and it takes the sprite sheet and puts the pieces into those invisible rectangles. And so, once that happens, you get a monster sprite, like you've seen. However, if you mess with these, and you make it have a different monster sprite sheet, it'll just look weird, because it's not the sprite sheet it's supposed to have. So it'll be like, I replaced shell beats with reedlings, and it was just like a pumpkin mask, because it has the mask for Halloween, and some flutes, like everywhere, and it was weird. I did not like looking at it. So just don't do that. It's not important. They're not important at all. Don't bother with them. What you want is XML bin right here. And don't be fooled by these either, because, I mean, look at all these. I don't even know what these are. But ignore them. You want to scroll down past animations, past buddy, composer, decoration. After decoration, I believe, is island. Well, I mean, you got some stuff, and then you got island, and then map path, and then after map path, you'll have market, manifest, metronome, and then whatever these are. I don't know. But the point is, after that, you finally have these. These are what we use to get Wublins on Composer and whatnot. Now, it's not going to give it a sound. If you want like the Pixelotl, to actually make Pixelotl sounds, you have to audio hack as well as bin hack, which I suggest only doing one at a time because it has been known to not work. Also, if it says working and it's loading, do not turn your phone sideways. It will just stop working. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Okay, so as you can see, I have different ones for the normal, the epic, the rare, and the composer versions of the monster. So if you edit the composer, then all the other ones won't be affected, which is cool. You can also use this to get rares and epics on composer. So I'm going to do a lot of replacement, but I'm only going to show one and then do the rest of them off camera because there's a lot. But I'm gonna get what you saw earlier. So I'm gonna start. I replaced Tweedle with Screamoo. Now Tweedle is A, which is just right here. So you want to save that. I mean, you don't have to, but you should, so you can switch it back if you want. And then you gotta go down to Screamoo, which is gonna be down here. It's in alphabetical order, so U is down. U07. So you want to download that, which I already have. Go back up to Tweedle. And then replace it with your preferred thing. There it is, U07. No, not new folder. There we go. Alright, and then it's going to have the same name, because if it didn't, then stuff wouldn't work. But the point is, it's replaced. It's good. And now I'm going to do the rest of them off camera. Okay, sorry, I was being an idiot. I did the normal monster. I meant to do the composer one. Sorry about that. Yes. Replace A composer, not normal A. Okay, US7. There we go. Now I can do the rest of them off camera. Okay. So, I actually have only replaced everything that started with an A. So I haven't even gotten everything on Composer Island yet. I got most things, because most things on Composer have the error element, and it always comes first. So, yeah. I'll do the rest of them eventually, and some of them aren't gonna show up as what I make them because of Halloween costumes, like I said earlier. But after Halloween, I'll hopefully get some footage or something. Okay, finally done with that. Took a while. Alright, so as you can see, I got everything back to how it was at the beginning of the video. Now, for some reason, the Celestials are really tiny, which I think it's because they are actually tiny. It's just compared to their tiny island, they actually look big. And as you can see, I replaced the Spoonge with Galvana, and I replaced the Reedling with, something, what was it? Vamp. But neither of them are different because of Halloween. But other than that, everything's how it is. Now, unfortunately, they can do their idle animations, but if you actually make them play, it'll just reset their idle animations, as you can see here. So that's really all there is to it. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.